in your supplement, in your medicine. I was also exposed in the hospital practice. And being a clinical pharmacist in the hospital practice led me to understanding that if you lose your health, you lose everything. There are patients who would approach me and tell me, Miss Pharmacist, can you advise the doctor to give the best medicine? Kahit mahal pa yan, babayaran ko yan. No matter how expensive it is, give it to my father, just make my father alive. But the sad thing, my educational purpose is just to design a medicine or advise a medicine. But we cannot give something that can heal a person right away. You know, if you have hypertension, diabetes, and other degenerative disease, do they have a cure for it? None. What do they give you? In the Philippines, we term it as maintenance medication. So from the English word maintenance, does it heal you? No. So dapat healing medicine yan. Hindi yan maintenance, right? So what we want, and why am I so passionate in joining Life Vantage with these endeavors, is that there's a lot of solution that has been given to us. From supplements, exercises, diet, regimen, so forth and so on. But the problem is, we do not know the root cause of most of our health condition. Ang dami nyo nang ininom. Siguro yung iba dito, a lot of people would tell me, oh, you don't have loyalty because, you know, you were a supplement believer before. Why now go activation? Why now go activators? You know, being a pharmacist myself, I believe I am given this gift, okay, to enlighten people that we should go to the best technology there is at the present. I do not know if there will be much better than activation in the future, but since we're grateful with supplementation, if we've seen that activation is much better, why not go to that, diba? So today, okay, we will remain grateful with the supplements we've taken before, but I'd like to bring you on to the next big thing. And that next big thing is already here, and that is Life Vantage. Alright, so being a pharmacist by profession, I have experienced so many things, I've heard so many testimonials, and even I myself don't really believe in testimonials. Personal story, the testimonial happened to me, which later on I'll share with you so that we'll have a personal connection. Okay lang ba yun? Alright, so Life Vantage is more than supplementation. If you're new here, if you're an invite, ano yan girl, supplement na naman, bote-bote na naman, okay? Good news, okay? It's not supplementation, we are more than that. And wearing my lecturer hat, wearing my pharmacist hat, I would like to introduce to you what term we call activation. So you say again, activation. Activation. Alright. Activation is in our DNA. For some who would ask me, especially my students when I was teaching in college, Ma'am, ba't naman ang panahon ni Jose Rizal, wala namang mga supplement, mahaba yung buhay nila. Ma'am, bakit naman noon, walang chemo medicine, gumagaling sila, di ba? And you would wonder, oh nga no? And then if you would ask doctors, they wouldn't prescribe supplements. They would just say, matulog ka, kumain ka ng mabuti, mag-swimming ka sa beach, di ba? There was this child coughing, no? So I was expecting na mapiprescribe siya ng bronchodilators. Ang sinabi ng mga doktor, mag-swimming ka sa beach, painumin mo ng tubig sa dagat. And I was wondering why. It is because in natural way, if you relax your body, if you lessen the stress out of your body can heal itself. Remember my story last year, if you have been attending us, diba? Itong ating mga discussion. Diba? Nadapa ako, hindi ko sinasabi sa nanay ko kasi before when we were younger, pag nagka-wound tayo, imbis na comfort ka, papagalitan ka pa, di ba? And I would wonder, I did not do any intervention with the wound, but after a week, it healed itself. Running over ko lang kasi Sunday school, kid ako no? So again, the body pala can really heal itself. But why is it now that when we are older, the intervention is so slow that sometimes it doesn't work? Lalo pag nag-diabetes ka na, hindi na nag-heal, no? Nag-amputate, nagsimula sa kuko, naging daliri, naging paa, naging limb. Pero kung nga kami sa PGH, kinat na talaga yung lower body. Diba? Why? It is because most of us doesn't understand that naturally we have this capability to heal ourselves. It's not a magic, it's science. And one thing that triggers that is what we call your activation. So for some people, no, they would say, Baka bago lang yan, no? It has been studied so long na, may mga Nobel Prize awardees na nga about this But because we had to check it, we had to use technology to find it. Activation has been quite, kumbaga, a trend. 2010 onwards, and up until now, we get the benefit of that through the products that we have. So to make it simple, activation is in our DNA. And I'll make you my students for quite a minute, siguro mga 3 to 5 minutes kung okay lang. If you have a paper and pen with you, or a cell phone, or whatever, let me guide you through, what activation is all about. Okay? Simulan ko muna. Sino ang empleyado? Hindi ako magpa-power. Example lang, para mas mag-gets natin. Okay? Okay. Di ba bago ka mag-resign, bibigyan ka ng 30 days na magre-render ka ng resignation. Hindi ka alis agad. Bakit? Hindi para bigyan ka ng babay party, hindi para, di ba? There's a purpose why you have a 30 days rendering prior to resignation. And what is that? To prepare the next in line, okay, to be familiarized with what you will do. In our body, it's same as that. Your skin, 30 days ang shelf life niyan, yung skin cell. Other cells in the body, 180 days, 240 days. And naturally, they have to live in that span or shelf life. Meaning, why? So that the next in-line cell can prepare and mature enough to do the function. Now that we are exposed to stress, now that we are exposed to poor food choices, poor lifestyle, did you know that your cells prematurely die? Balik ko doon sa employment example. Sabi ko, 30 days, magstay ka pa, itrain mo yung papalit, para pagka umalis ka, alam nyo nang gagawin. When your cells prematurely die, what happens? As early as 5 days, 15 days, the cells die. And the next in line, is that cell ready? No. So what can you expect when the next in line is not ready or mature enough? Is it able to do the function? No. So why are we telling this to you? Because this is the reality and this is the reason why we get sick. We have an enemy and we call that enemy oxidative stress. Ulit, oxidative stress. Oxidative stress results, alright, to premature cell death. Hindi lang aging, hindi lang yung tumatanda, death talaga. And what happens? The next in line is not ready or mature enough. So what happens? It cannot perform the function. So in the early 1980s, we were introduced in the concept of supplementation. Laklakan ng vitamin A, vitamin C, too much of this, di ba? May isang sikat na Philippine brand, no? May zinc, may silver, kulang na lang, magka-platinum na, may parang album na, no? And you would wonder, they have been boosting up with supplements, okay, to attempt, okay, to give energy to the next in-line cells who weren't ready to do the function. Again, okay, sa mga empleyado, makaka-relate kayo dyan. Kahit lakihan mo yung sweldo ng next in line, kung hindi niya alam yung gagawin niya, minitian ka lang yan. Even in the cell, even if you boost all the nutrients, if it's not mature enough, it's not able to do its expected function. So what did the scientists realize now? Before supplement bridges nutritional gap, but the reality why we get sick, the cells are not mature enough to do the function. So what do we need to do? We need to ensure that the cells live based on its expected lifespan. And how's that possible? That is possible through activation. Hindi dapat natin pag-usapan. You also have to consider that there's a component inside the cell, that's your DNA, that it has to function fully. Because when DNA function is going well, kaya niya yung kanyang lifespan to happen. And what happens with that? The cells become mature, they survive, they're able to do their task. So, ano pa yung second? Yung next in line nun, kaya nang gawin yung trabaho. Medyo nagigets nyo ba? Medyo extensive explanation lang. Pero, ladies and gentlemen, the root cause of most of our disease condition is really oxidative stress. When our cells prematurely die, they're not able to do their function. And not only that they die, okay? The problem is the next in line is not ready. So what happens? Weaker and weaker and weaker cells transform and kumbaga replace our cells. And as we study grade 1, From cells, weaker cells become weaker tissue. Weaker tissue become weaker organ. Weaker organ become weaker organ system. So naalala nyo, no, yung tinuro sa atin ng mga teachers natin. So again, if you're offered, you need an eye vitamin, you need a liver vitamin, you need a kidney vitamin. Though I respect supplementation because I've been taking that before, the next real thing that can answer the root cause of our problem is what? Activation. So seeing from the screen, you have been offered a lot of solution, a lot of vitamins, minerals. They top up yung mga tinatawag nating deficiency, but the problem is that able to do is expected function. Pag na-dense na siya, yung papalit sa kanya dahil na-train ng mabuti, dahil na-cultivate ng mabuti, it's also able to do the function. So another example, if you know pregnant women, bakit risky yung premature na baby? Kasi it's not fully developed. Same with your cells. When the next in line is premature, do you expect it to be very healthy? Not really. Why am I talking or why am I discussing this with you? It's because marami na akong taon binubola kayo ng supplementation. Sorry for the word, but that's true. Reality talk lang, sabi nga ng mga millennials. The real problem, you have to know it so that you can take the right solution. So what do you need? You need to make sure that your cells are mature enough. The technology that can help you is activation. And when you do cell activation, basically what happens is what? When your cells are mature enough, when your cells are activated enough, it is able to create its own antioxidant. It was an awe to me kasi, I've been in the industry of supplementation for almost 8 to 10 years. But when I paused and I changed industry, so nung nagturo ako ulit, pinalikan ko yung biochem books. Nabasa ko to. Ay, gumagawa pala yung katawan natin ng sariling antioxidant. And then napagtahi-tahi ko, yung glutathione, it was a trend years back. We actually create glutathione, So they just realized that when you take in excess, you put in a tablet, you can get whiter, so forth and so on. But glutathione, for example, is an example of antioxidant your body can do. So seeing the picture, when your cells are mature, when your cells are activated, it is able to create its own antioxidant. Anong tawag doon? Antioxidant. What's good with that? That has higher antioxidant protective effect. So now I came to realize, kaya pa rin mga supplement ko, 4 times sa umaga, 3 sa tanghali, 10 sa gabi, tapos may mega dose na, super dose, overdose, Walang overdose yan. Pero you talk to a doctor with supplements, they will tell you really, really sad stories. Those who took excessive calcium, now they have kidney stones. Those who took excessive vitamin E, short time na silang maputi, maganda, but they have now liver problems. Those who took higher levels of vitamin C, okay? Pag lumagpas ng 2,000 grams, alam niyo ba, nagkakaroon ng kidney stone. So that came to a realization na, teka lang, why not make your own antioxidant than depend on a secondary antioxidant? And how's that possible? Through activation. So sa mga mga friends natin na pilyo, they would say, kung anong panahon ni Jose Rizal, malakas sila. Kasi pala ito, when they're activated, they're able to create their own antioxidant. So this is the answer to my question a while ago. Ang problema natin, oxidative stress. Kaya ang problema natin is that the cells is actually prematurely dying. So what do you need to do? You need to make sure that the cells have enough defense. And what is that? The natural production of antioxidant. If you love math, there's also a math in science. Did you know that if you make your own primary antioxidant, so yung liver mo, gumawa siya ng sarili niyang antioxidant, body better than getting your antioxidant from a supplement. Ever wondered why dati 500 mg na? Kasi this is 1,000 mg na yung uso ngayon. Kasi bakit? They're attempting to tell us that you add more secondary antioxidants so that you can add free radical protection. But it's not sufficient. It's not enough. It's better that you produce your own antioxidant. Why? Because it's able to neutralize or fight more free radicals. So, balik tayo sa science term. Ano yung free radicals? Gusto ko yan, free yan di ba? So sa lahat ng free, ito yung ayaw ko. Okay, bakit? Kasi yung free radicals, they have the capability to cause premature cell death. Itong mga free radicals na to, nagkukos ito ng oxidation. Kaya kailangan mo ng anti-oxidant. So itong mga free radicals, you cannot count them. Alam mo ba when you exercise, when you breathe, essentially when you move, the body produces free radicals aside from the stress you get outside. So you need to make sure that these free radicals are sufficiently neutralized. Laklakan ng laklak ng supplement, kung ano-ano mga vitamins ang iniinom mo, they're not sufficient pala. Why? Because the best part that can protect your body is the naturally occurring, which is the antioxidants that you create. Sino ang nag-empower niyan? That is activation. So to make things clearer, alright, Life Vantage, okay, they place the science into a practical application. Okay? Pinag-aralan nila yung DNA, okay, and then they check in the DNA which system or pathway, repeat after me, pathway. Which pathway enables us to create our own antioxidant? So maraming pathway, meron sa liver, meron sa kidney, but efficiently, they found certain pathways, and these are your NRF1, NRF2, your sirtuin, NAD, mga naririnig yung term, that they're able to help you create your own Vantage. It's a very serious business. It's a biotech business prior to becoming a direct marketing business. Nakita nila, hanapin nga natin sa DNA saan yung nag-activate ng ating mga cells, saan yung gumagawa ng antioxidant. And when they found it, they look for ingredients that continues the activation, nag-trigger ng activation. So with that, we were able to create a product, and that's what we call your Protandim. So repeat after me, Protandim. First time they're confused, they thought that they're taking an NRF1, NRF2, sirtuin, or NAD, but the real thing is that you are taking a product that turns on your NRF1 pathway, your NRF2 pathway, and your sirtuins through the NAD. So meaning, meron kang pathway na yan. Natulog lang yan, gigisingin lang natin yan through the technology activation. So mas klaro na ba? Okay, hindi na ba power na lang? Kasi why do we need to sit down? Why did we gather this place, and aside from the motivation of the speakers, is inupo talaga namin to understand the product. Because if you understand the product, you will stay. If you understand the product, you will use it. Marami na ho ditong nag-MLM, mga sabon-sabon, di ba sa totoo lang, di nyo naman ginamit. Kasi bakit nyo naintindihan, di ba? I hope na naintindihan nyo. So, right, and these are key products that are coined to what? Key products that are coined to turn on certain pathways that can help the body, okay, so that it can create certain components to make you healthy. NRF1 synergizer. So repeat after me. Protandim NRF1 synergizer.
Protandim NRF1.
Okay, gising pa ha? So what's the significance of this? Inside your cell, inside your DNA, alright, there's a pathway we call the NRF1, okay, pathway. Okay? It's basically responsible in helping your cells create mitochondria. I'm sure narinig nyo na yung mitochondria. Okay? Anong significance? You know, your mitochondria being the powerhouse of the cell, it produces an energy currency we call the ATP. Okay, mas starstruck to sa mga term. But we'll make it simple. You know, this ATP or adenosine triphosphate, they are essential in producing energy. Example, sperm cell and egg cell. Okay? So, when a married couple wants to conceive, they need these essential cells to be energized. Correct? So, akala nila mag-inom na silang royal, balot, mabubuntis na. Hindi. Alam mo, yung cells nyo, yung egg cell and sperm cell, kailangan may energy level yan, may mitochondrial function yan. Remember, pagpasok ni sperm cell, pupunta yan sa uterus, fallopian tube, ovary, tapos sa loob ng ovary, hahanapin yan yung egg cell, right? It needs sufficient energy. It needs sufficient ATP. And each of your cells, they need fresh mitochondria. Why? Because if they have fresh mitochondria, they're able to provide energy. And with that, what's the significance why we are promoting this as part of the Tri-Synergizer? In order for all your cells to function, it needs energy. Repeat after me, energy. And you know this energy, it's not organ specific. In supplements company, di ba, they have favoritism. Liver product, kidney product, eye product. Remember, all the organs of your body, it needs energy. So you need NRF1 activation in all organs of your body. So what's the significance? If your cells have sufficient energy, it can boost antioxidant protection. Assisted by NRF2 activation. LifeVantage being a biotech company, they're able to link the relationship of NRF1 pathway and NRF2 pathway. Na kapag ka pala sufficient energy, tapos binuboost pa ni NRF2 yung activation ng sarili mong antioxidant production, you're able to what? You're able to cut the root cause of the disease, which is your oxidative stress. So minsan di ba may mga nagtitipid tayong friends, the NRF1 na lang kasi favorite number ko 1. Hindi, NRF2 kasi pangalawang anak ako. So, you don't play with that, ha? As much as possible, have the commitment to turn on your NRF1 and NRF2 because they work closely together. So, the NRF2 synergizer, alright, the Protandim NRF2 synergizer, aside from the benefits there is, what's good with this is that it turns on your liver's capability and your other organs' capability to create its own antioxidant. Balik sa picture kanina. Primary, anong mas better? Primary antioxidant or secondary?
Primary.
Ano yung 1:1? Secondary. Ano yung 1:1 million? Primary. Di ba mas maganda na you activate your own antioxidant level? And what's good with this, LifeVantage was able to create a clinical study and it showed that by just taking 1 tablet for 30 days, you're able to reduce oxidative stress to 40%. So for some people, they would say 40% lang naman. But what if we cut your probability of degenerative disease for 40%? Is that a good news? Maintenance mo nga 5% lang, sa totoo lang. Diba? Makikita mo, nag-maintenance sa stroke pa din. Kasi hindi nga siya answer. So what do we want? We want a clinical-based product, okay? Something that has been studied, tried by humans, alright? Human study to that actually tells you that you can create your own antioxidant. And then come sometime, LifeVantage was able to evolve again. They're able to realize, teka, hindi lang antioxidant, lack of antioxidant ang issue. Okay, nakita nila that there are a lot of people who has a problem in metabolism. So repeat after me, metabolism. Pag narinig niyo yung green tea, di ba? Ano mga naisip niyo? Pampapayat, yung pampainit ng tiyan, ganyan. But you know, I hope that the next time you hear about metabolism, you realize, okay, that metabolism is more than losing weight. Metabolism is helping you use your cholesterol efficiently, use your fluids efficiently, help your organs function optimally, and marami sa atin habang tumatanda, bumabagal ang metabolism. If you're able to add on the NAD, okay, molecules in your system, triggering its production, okay, the good thing about this is that it helps you metabolize better. When you metabolize better, aside from using those fluid efficiently, you're able to sleep better, you're able to burn fats better, and for some people, para makarelate kayo, ever heard of intermittent fasting? Diba? There are some people that they have this discipline that they will not eat for 18 hours or 21 hours. So, nakita natin, after 3 months, gumanda naman yung balat. Ano kung hayat? Nawala yung mga maintenance. And you would wonder, is that a magic? No. You know, when you do intermittent fasting, especially if you're allowed to, okay, that helps you boost up your metabolism. And the good thing is that a shortcut is NAD activation. Nga naman, di naman tanan allowed mag-fasting. If you have diabetes, you're no longer allowed to do so. If you're like this, you're not allowed to do so. So there's something that we can do to speed up, and that's the NAD activation. And this is actually a new product, ha? 2019 lang to nilaunch ng LifeVantage. Because you're able to realize that for you to cut the root cause of the problem, which is oxidative stress, you need to have energy, you need to have antioxidant protection, and you need to have metabolism. If you're that three, if you're able to meet that three, you're able to cut oxidative stress. If you cut oxidative stress, you cut premature aging. Because if you see the mechanism, we get sick because the cells have oxidative stress, they die prematurely. When the cells die prematurely, the tissue have a problem, organ has a problem, and then we develop the disease. What if you cut oxidative stress? Do you cut tissue problem? Yes. Do you cut organ problem? Yes. Do you have better health? Yes. So if you're looking for a lot of solutions in the market, look first for what is the problem. And activation through LifeVantage teaches us that you need to have sufficient energy, protection, and metabolism so that you can cut the root cause of the problem. And you know what's interesting? LifeVantage also made products, okay, specifications. We really want skincare, no? And when we have skincare, we want proof. We want to make sure that our skin is softer, hydrated, so forth and so on. But other than making your skin like that, LifeVantage has placed NRF2 activation on the topical or the skin level. When your skin has sufficient antioxidants on itself, it makes your skin more smooth, it makes your skin more hydrated, and that is injected in the true science beauty system. And I hope that you use and take opportunity or take advantage of the opportunities that LifeVantage Philippines is doing. Sino na dito ang naka-attend sa mga Zoom trainings? Especially kay Tita Josie, di ba? May mga trainings, product trainings. In the corporate, we have trainings. You know, we have thorough discussion of how the products work. Maybe you want to help people look better, have better skin. We have the solution through NRF activation in our skincare line. So, I hope that for some people who are looking for the fountain of health, I'm sure maybe you may not find that, but I hope that we realize that aging better, aging gracefully is more sufficient than not aging. Maraming hindi na tumatanda kasi nakukuha na ng sakit. But isn't it amazing that we see each other in your retirement parties? Isn't it better that we see each other in your 70th birthday? Kasi nakakalungkot, you know, when people retire, they use their money for health. They use their money for wheelchair. Yung Mercedes mo, naging wheelchair. Yung dream house mo, di ka nakakakyat sa second floor kasi nag-rayuma ka na. So what we want people to understand is that through activation, you're able to enjoy the quality of your life. And activation is already here. Activation can happen through LifeVantage. Because if you are here and you think that there is nothing that you can do, alright, maybe try to boost your body more because your body will give you the solution. So what we want you to feel better. We want you to age well. And if I will coin the message of Sir Jay, you have the right vehicle here. And what impresses me the most, being a pharmacist, we have the right product. And for some people, they would tell me, "Oy, pharmacist ka man, bakit meron kang bias? Ano naman LifeVantage?" You know, it's because sometimes people want influencers who know the science and they listen to them. Rather than shutting up and experiencing it on my own, why not experiencing it and sharing it to others? And what if the health becomes better? What if your body becomes better? You will save a family, di ba? You will save a mother, a father, so on and so on. And siguro before I end, medyo napahaba tayo, just a personal story. Okay, again, disclaimer. This is my personal story. I didn't write testimonials. Like before, I would see people walking, mga parang, grabe naman, nag-walk talaga, ganyan. But you know, marrying late, kasi married late, 34. So one of the struggles that my husband and I had was having a baby. No? So, very obvious naman, medyo malaki ako, tapos medyo matanda na. So it was a struggle. And a lot of doctors would tell me, oh, you try this treatment, you go to keto, so forth and so on. And around February, my husband and I decided to stop taking anything and just start taking activators. So that's NRF1 activator, that's NRF2 activator, and NAD. And you know what, to our surprise, after a month, okay, of course the result will depend for other people, we suddenly had a baby. We got pregnant, no? So, we were wondering and we were talking to our OP gynecologist na, "Ma'am, Doc, bakit kami nabuntis?" O sabi ng doktor, "Bakit ka pa nagtatanong na? Bakit pa you're wondering?" And then I told and then she asked me, what was the routine that you did, you know? So we just stopped on the supplementation, we exercise, we live a stress-free life, bike kami. And then by the way, I'm taking this activator. So she researched on her desk, and she saw, that activators pala, it helps you create your own antioxidant. And that came to the point where she said, basic, ano bang reason bakit nagkakasakit tayo? Ano bang basic na kaya ka nagkakaroon ng problems in pregnancy? Oxidative stress, di ba? O so baka yung activator mo, yan yung nag-cut ng oxidative stress, why you got pregnant. So in relation to others, I'm not telling this is the best medicine or whatever. We're not like that. But most of our health condition is rooted out of oxidative stress. What if you find a product that can cut it, that can delay it, that can stop it? Maybe that can help improve the quality of your health. So maybe pregnancy, maybe degenerative disease, the body can do wonders. Try activation. So I hope that you're enlightened with what we do because we want you to age better, feel better, and be with us in Life Vantage. Daghang salamat!